Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of What's on Your Mind. My name is Nimade, your host, or that African butterfly, as I'm known on social media. I'm excited to be back. I know we've been a little sporadic with these, but honestly, life has been lifing, y'all. The show's called What's on Your Mind, and what's been on my mind is a lot of things, a lot of things. So we're here when we can be. I'm very excited about my guest today. I have Antonio with me. I'll let him introduce
Oh.
himself, but well, yes, hi. And we're going to
Hello.
talk about BTS. But before we get into BTS or it's the Korean boy band. I was going to say the full name. It's like Bangtan Songjin. I didn't want to butcher it. So BTS.
Right.
It's cool to too. But
Yeah.
before we talk about them, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Antonio?
Yes. My name is Antonio. My social media journey started as a blurred, an anime nerd on social media. That's what I do. That's what I love. And different reality TV stuff and voiceover work and just fun stuff like that. And then I had the opportunity to go into the circle on Netflix, which was an incredible opportunity. My dreams come true. And outside of 9 to 5, chasing these dreams, doing social media aspects of things like that, and just living life. And yeah, that's a little bit about me.
That's a little bit of you. I love that. And we crossed paths on the internet streets, as I call them, via
Come on.
BTS.
Yes.
I'm a BTS-aholic.
Come
I've
on.
been I've been a fan of their music since 2017, but really became ARMY last year. I went through some things,
I know that's right.
and they were there. They were there for me through that. So it really made me latch on, like so many people often do. And this
Yes.
year, I came across you. You were really loving
Oh
BTS,
my
and you're on the
God.
journey.
Yes.
Um, Now, the BTS fandom, for those who don't know, is called ARMY. It's Adorable Representatives MC, or Representative Youth. Army. So there's a cute phrase though within Army called Baby Army, which is when you just discover BTS. When you just
Yes.
discover them, you're discovering their music, you're discovering their videos. And I love watching your videos. So I'm like, oh, I remember my Baby Army stage.
Yes. Yes, I love that. Yes.
What got you
I'm
tapped
baby army.
into them?
Yeah, I'm definitely would consider myself baby army. Like I think I've engulfed my life at this point. Essentially, like I was just listening to I was in my car listening to the radio, and Swim came on, and I was like, who? Wait, who is this? And I'm looking. It says BTS. I was like, so I was aware of BTS prior to Arirang, right? I knew Butter, I knew Dynamite, but I wasn't like locked in. Like I was like, oh, that's a great song, cool song, but I wasn't as locked in. But something about Swim, I was just like, it felt grown. It felt like me. It was just calling to me. So I immediately, as soon as I got home, I ran. I mean, sprinted to Spotify, laid on my bed, and I played the entire Arirang album. And I was like, wait, it's done? Let's run that back again. And it was just, honestly, like I said, it was one of the best albums I'd heard in a very, very, very long time. And as someone who, I love music, I went to school for music, I do music, it just spoke to me in a completely different way. And it really wasn't until after the fact I was like, BTS. How do I know BTS? Oh, literally, I was like, no, them? And then do research and then find out they've been in the game for 13 years and like this is their newest album. I was like, I was obsessed. And
Yeah.
Arirang was just playing every day, every day, every day. And it wasn't until recent weeks or so, I was like, me as a social media person, I gotta tell the internet everything about my life. So I
Yeah.
was like, I gotta run and let the people know Arirang is like, everybody needs to get on this. It needs to get all the awards. And when I did that, that's when I was like, wait, oh, I'm one that's late to BTS. I'm the one that's late. Oh, wait, okay,
You're like,
cool.
let
And
me
then
put you on, and everyone's on.
yes, and it's like y'all, and it was like you're gonna put us on. We're so glad that you're finally on. Like better
Yeah.
late than never. So it has been an incredible journey going down with the so-called BTS rabbit hole and finding their older music. And with that is where I experienced like the healing and like it's
Mhm.
just been something I can't even describe it. Like I've never had an artist like move me in such a way that they have, and I've loved every moment of it. Every moment of it.
I love that for you. And I feel like one of the things that's great about BTS is that, like, no matter where you are, no matter like what you've gone through, like, there's a period of time with their music that fits that
Hmm.
period. Like,
Yes,
and that's why you
yes,
also have like people who have become fans at different period because different things spoke to them.
yes.
It's unfortunate sometimes that people get very like territorial about the stage with which they entered and don't want to be open to the other phrases of their music. Like the
Yeah.
Wings Love Yourself people don't want to talk to don't want to hear about the Dynamite era. And like the Dynamite people don't want to talk to the Aeron era because they're not like,
Oh, wow.
but
Yeah.
outside of that very small pocket, the rest of us, it's so fun because we tend to be a group of people who love a wide variety of music. I listen
Yes.
to all music from all different genres. And it's so
Same.
fun having one artist that covers all of those. Like, no matter what my mood is,
Literally.
there's a BTS song for that.
Literally. And I think that's really what was like so flabbergasting to me, especially with Arirang alone. Like though it's a style that the people are saying is different from what they've done before.
Mhm.
Everything, I feel like every song is so different. It's so unique, but it fits multiple categories of music, multiple styles of music, but it's so individual to them. And I'm just like, how do they do that? Like how? And then to go back and be like, wait, they've been doing this for 30 years.
Yeah.
Like, what? How did I not lock on? But I'm so glad that I did. But yeah, 100% agree with you.
And it's crazy because I feel like as many people that know about them, I feel like they're still so undiscovered. Like there's still so many people that don't, because even like you said, like you're like, oh, I need to tell people about them. Oh wait, people know about them. But that's really how it is. Like once you tap into it, you're like, oh wow, there's this whole world that you feel like you just haven't been a part of, and like you're opening up. Well, actually there is, right? The magic shop, that's the thing within Army. We have our magic shop, and I'll even call it like, oh, I'm going to my magic shop time, which means I'm cutting up with Army online. But it's nice once you discover the magic shop and you step through and you're like, oh, this is pretty cool. Army does get some flack, but any large fandom, I think, is going to get that. Anytime you have a large movement or a large group, you're going to get the people who are outliers. But I can say from my experience, like, it's been nothing, mostly good stuff. Like, so fun. People are so nice. Like, I love Army.
I agree. 100% agree. And for me, like, as being a blurred anime person, like, anime fandoms, I've known that. Before that, I'm a Nick Alandria stan, so Love Island, massive aspect with Alandria and Nick. So I know all about Stan. I talk about that on my content. That's the other content I talk about. So I'm very, very privy to Stan. So and that's why I think I ran. I wanted to be like, no, I'm probably going to get into some sort of BTS fandom, but I just want to let them know, listen, y'all, I'm sorry, but I'm in it now. Like where do
Once
I know?
You're in it, you're in it.
Yeah. And everyone who has reached out or who's commented on my reactions, I love making reaction videos to them, have been so loving and so open and so incredible, and have like carry me through this new journey of being Baby Army. And it's just been so welcoming. It's been so incredible. And I'm so glad I found them. I'm so glad I found them.
I think people sometimes underestimate that the popularity of BTS is Army as well. You know, I think the guys have a good lock on that, and they talk about it all the time. Like when they have to, like, there's this thing, a video of Namjoon talking about the percentages of their success, and he's like 50% is Army, and we're like 5% of the total success of BTS. And that really, I think, is true, because at this point, being a part of Army is almost as awesome as liking the music, right? Like, I'm a Beyonce girl. I love Beyonce. She's my queen. Like, yes.
Come on.
I tell myself, what would Beyonce do when I need to make decisions? That's how much of a
I know that's
girl
right.
I am. But I've never claimed Beehive. Like, I'm just not that type of fan. Like, I love it, but it's not that serious to me. You know what I mean?
No, I'm the same way with Bruno Mars. Like Bruno Mars, that's my guy. Like I'm a huge, that's my favorite artist, right? But his fans, I've never been a part of like that. I've always like, oh, Bruno, a new album, let me go stream it, let me go share it. But I'm not into that. I'm very selective about when not claiming a standum or like speak on a standum, which is why I tell myself, if there's two, there's my anime, Nick Alandria, and now I am going into BTS aspects of things. So yeah, you're 100% right on that, and I agree with you on that as well. Like you can claim something, but then not claim all aspects of it, just depending on how you feel about it.
Depending on how intense it is. But like, there's something about Army that makes you want to be a part of it. Like as long as you don't tap into and focus on the negatives, because again, there's always going to be negatives. But if you truly focus on the core of Army, like it's so welcoming, it's so fun. Like there are some fandoms where like I feel like they're very like protective of like how long they've known people, and if you haven't been here as long, like you're not as welcome. Versus I feel like with Army, it's like, oh no, you declare your Baby Army, and everybody's like, come, let me send you the links to stuff. Let me tell you all about this. Like, I love it.
I love that. And that's the thing where you like I said before, in anime, listen, you're gonna get people who will come for you, don't like you, call you out, all types of things. So I think I've been preparing for this for like so long that anything negative my way, I'm like, it ain't about me. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
continue to express my love for this band, for BTS, and the way they've moved me. And
Yeah.
I've loved how thus far everyone has been somewhat so welcoming, and everyone's been like, you know what? I remember when I was Baby Army, or oh, I didn't see that performance before. Let me go run and go get to that performances because I love their live performances. So yeah, I'm in it. And any negativity, y'all can bring it. You're not gonna phase me. But I loved everything that I've been in thus far in Army. Like they've been incredible. Everyone's been incredible. So
yeah. And I love too, like their messaging behind their music, even when it's not as deep, right? So like when we think back to like the different eras, definitely their Love Yourself era was very much like focused on self-love and having this message, and it really touched a lot of people, which is wonderful. And as it should, like they did their UN speech and all of that. And honestly, Arirang is not that deep. It's not like as deep, but it still brings a message in like a different way. And I love the difference. I don't think that every thing has to be this huge thing. Like this one, like they're talking about their roots, they're talking about other things, and they're having fun, which I love also. Like I love that it's a good time as well. It's very grown. This album feels grown, which love that. Now you said you ran home and listened to it right away once you heard about it. Did you listen to the whole thing every time after you heard it at first, or did you have a section that you loved more than the other section?
So for
those who don't know, there's like a definite split in album. Like there's the fun half, and then there's like the more like swaggy, laid back. And so like some people, like I definitely liked one half first before I liked the whole thing. But some people like the whole thing. Were you all of it or split?
So I'm weird. And I accept my little weirdness. I loved it all. I love have a shift. Like you can shift my energy in the middle of something, and then I'll feel it, and then go back to this, and I'll feel it again. So for me, I stringed the whole album, and even number 29, I felt it was part of the song. I was like, oh my god, this is like so. I need this moment, and then I was like, wait, that was a track. Oh my god! So like all of it, and then when it was done, like I was just like Into the Sun plays. I'm just like, this song, like it felt complete, but it also felt like, okay, let's go ahead and hit that reset button and run it back again. It was everything to me. Like I said before, I love music, and I listen to multiple artists, and I've listened to multiple albums. And there has been very limited artists where I don't skip a song on their album. Like I'll listen to the whole thing. It's very few, maybe 3. And this album, the fact that I came home and I listened to the whole thing with no skips, then did it again, I was like, yeah, there's definitely something here, Antonio. Like there's definitely something. You got to tap into something, because I just think, like you said, it's grown, but also I feel like learning the meaning behind this album, and then also learning how they had not been present in the K-pop community or music community for 4 years because of, the military service they were doing, and then their own personal issues. And hearing that this is their comeback album, it felt like them talking their ish, but very humbly, respectfully, but still like letting the world know that
they came back for what's theirs, as they said.
Yes. So I love that. Yes, I love that. Love that.
No,
so all of it. I
agree. And it's nice seeing them have that comeback. And something that is different with the new album that I like is that they're all on every song. Normally with K-pop, which I like as well, is that in addition to the group songs, they have like subunits where it'll be like 2 of them on a song, or the rap line will have a couple songs where it's only the 3 rappers, or the vocal line will have a song where it's just the 4 vocalists. And I like that, but I also like that for this album, they all came together on all of the songs. I think it's very good unifying message.
And that speaks volumes to them as a group, and like no hostility, right? No one is like, though they all, I've learned the research, they all had their solo periods, and they all are household names in their own regard, right? But the fact that they have enough respect for one another in the music to collectively decide, hey, we're gonna make sure that everybody has a part evenly, and it's like no one is outshined. It fits perfectly, like each little part fits perfectly, like this perfect little BTS puzzle. And it's just, it blows my mind. Like every song, I'm like, how did they get all 7 on 8? Like in some way, it's just, it's so infectious. It really is so infectious. I can't think about it enough. Yeah.
And it's one of
That's
those things,
awesome.
like the more you learn about them, like the more you want to learn, and the more you talk about them, the more you want to talk about them. Because like even as we're talking right now, I have like 5 branches in my head of like other conversations I wanted to like pull from like what we're talking, because
Yes.
there's just like so much to talk about with them. But
Yes.
I love that. It makes for good entertainment. Yeah, with the album, I initially I liked all of them. Like I could tell that I liked all of them, but I was definitely in like a mood for
Oh
one
yeah.
half more than the other. And
Yeah.
as I mentioned earlier, I've been going through it. So I was listening to Merry Go Round on repeat. It's the saddest song.
Oh my gosh. When I tell you, like I go back and forth to like my favorite songs, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
definitely songs that are like your favorite, but like the whole album collectively is just so freaking good. But like Merry Go Round, oh
Merry
please.
Go Round was like, and
They
like
don't know.
like, please, they don't know about us. I like animals. I love like animals. That was my favorite song the minute I heard it,
Oh my
and
gosh.
I was bummed that everyone didn't like love it as like I instantly loved it. But I
Yeah.
love that when they did the live performance of it, everyone instantly was like, "Oh, this song is the best." I was like, "I told you." But
Yes.
like, but I
Right.
do
You was like,
understand
I've been
some people
on
need
it.
to hear it. Right. I've
Yeah.
been on it for the whole 2 days it's been out.
No, I feel that. That's how I feel about They Don't Know About Us, right? When I first
Yeah.
heard it, just something was just, I was like, wait. Everybody wanted to, I was like, hold on, what's going on? And then yeah, like the every
Yeah.
aspect, the chorus, Jen's little ad
Yeah.
libs. I can show you like everything about that song. I'm like, yo, y'all went in there and cooked. Like y'all went in there and cooked. And the fact
Yeah.
that I can feel that for every song is just like incredible.
Yes.
But of course, there's always going to be those few songs that like this whole hit you a little bit different.
Yeah.
And there
They
are
do.
definitely a few on there that's like that. 100%. Yeah, I can admit
And I
that.
like that though. I like that also, like if I want to, and there's so many times where I'm just working, I just put it on, and I let it just play through. But then I also like when I'm in the mood for a mood, I know to go like what part to go to. You know what I mean? Like if I want
Yes.
to like party and be happy, it's like it's Fire, it's Alien, it's
Come
Hooligans,
on.
it's They Don't Know About
Yes.
Us. But then when I want to like
Hmm.
chill or whatever, like be in like a mood, it's like Please and
Please.
One More
Yes.
Night, and just like I love
Oh,
that
one more
too.
night. One more night is that is my jam. I'm not gonna hold you on that. Oh, I
You know
love
what?
that
I
song.
have a dream. I have a dream because they are playing it for the set list, but I kind of hope they do it at least once during the surprise songs because it's one of their
Yes.
songs. So I
Yes.
think it'd
Because
be
that
cool if
one,
they
and
did
what's
it.
the other one that's not on the album? Come Over.
Come Over. I
When I
love that
first
song.
heard Come Over, I
Yeah.
was like, where's it on the album? I'm confused. Where is it? Where's it on the album? I can only find it. Like it's not even on Spotify. But
No, that's
oh
the
my
best song.
gosh, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to when I do go to the shows, which is
Yeah,
crazy to say that like that's gonna happen.
that's
But no,
great.
this album, like I said, I told my friends as well. Like I was like, y'all need to get on BTS. And they're like, okay, whatever. I'm like, every time. So if you get on BTS, you need to get on BTS. What are you doing? Like, get onto it. But this album is just, like I said, it's one of the best albums that I've heard in a very long time. And
Mhm.
to know the story again, like I love a story. Like I love music has to tell a story. That's the whole point of it, and they tell it
Yeah.
so well. But
Mhm.
like the more and more I dive into their history, and the more I listen to the album, and the more it hits me. Like I feel like I'm proud of them, and I just met
Yeah.
them. But it's like I'm just
Yeah.
so happy for them. Like this is their
Yeah.
moment. Like coming back in that way and being able to do that and be the biggest artists in the world right now. Like it's so deserved and so incredible. And I'm so glad that they found
Part
me
of
in the
it.
right time, right?
Yeah.
It's just, it's
Well, and
crazy.
I think that that's it too. Is like, well, actually, before I say that one part, one other thing I wanted to mention. Have you heard "Make It Right" yet?
No, it's on my list. I
Okay.
have a massive list of songs that I'm reacting to, that I'm listening
Yeah.
to, but it's on my list. Someone just
I
messaged me.
love Make It Right. And if you
Okay.
love One Night, I feel like One Night and Make It Right need to be on a playlist together. Like they flow.
Okay.
Those two songs,
Okay.
like the groove of them and how you feel listening to them, they're perfect for each
Yes.
other. So your
Okay,
reaction
yeah.
to One More Night, I was like, oh, he has to listen to Make It Right because they're
Okay, got you. Yeah, bet. Okay, it's
yeah.
on my list. There's so many, like 13 years I'm trying to catch up on of like
There's a
their
lot.
music.
Yeah.
And it's like a routine now. Every night I'm like, if I'm not listening to their music, I'm looking at the behind the scenes. I'm watching them eat. I love that they love food. I love watching them eat. I love watching 2.0, Run 2.0. Like I love it all. And I just joined the Reverse app, so I was able to see some of their lives. It's just like they have taken over my life, but
They
in a
take
good
over
way.
There's just so much content. And I don't know, you
Yes.
mentioned Run 2.0. I don't know if you've started the old runs yet. There's
I
100 and something
haven't.
episodes of those. Then
And when I
Jin did his
discovered that,
own. Like, oh, there's
I
so
was
much.
like, I'm gonna have a good time. Like, it's like lose my 9 to 5. I need to do content, all other things. I'm like, after the gym, I'm sitting here, BTS time until
Yeah.
wee hours of the morning.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
I loved it. I love it.
But
Like, I
it's
loved
fun
it.
and you get very like attached to them. Well, for
Yes.
me, I did. And part of it is because there's so much content, right? Like it's not just watching them perform, it's seeing all the behind the scenes. And I love that you like for me, there's a difference between RM and Namjoon, right? And there's difference
Yes,
between
I'm
like
learning that.
Kobe and J-Hope. And like you
Yes.
really learn to like get this connection with them where there's a difference between them as performers and them as
Mm-hmm.
people. And I love that
Yes.
like we get to see and get to know the difference and care about the
Yes.
difference.
Yeah, and they're
And I
so
think,
comfortable sharing that as well. Because some artists they don't, they hide that stuff. They only want
yeah,
us to see the artist them, but being able to see both perspectives, it brings us in even more. And I love
yeah,
that. I love that.
it makes you have a connection to them. Like when I see them perform, like I know what people say about parasocial, but everyone has parasocial relationships on some level.
Yeah.
But like, so like when I see them perform, you know, when you see like your artist or someone you like performing, you're like, oh yeah, this is great. But you know, when you go see like a family or friend perform and like the way you feel, you're like, that's my
Yeah.
person. That's what I
Yes.
feel when I watch them perform. I'm like,
Yeah.
my boys, you feel like
Same
guys.
thing. And the good thing about it is like I said before, like if you're not familiar with Love Island, like I'm a Nick and Landry stan. And the same way I discovered BTS was the same way I felt about Nick and Landry. And even to this day, like I'm just anytime Nick, like I'm like, I gotta go see, I gotta talk about like I just it's the same thing. So now to have that as a music perspective as well now, it's just like I got the like I'm so happy. Like I'm so happy.
And it's just so
in my heart.
fun. And I feel like
Yes.
they know that, and that's why I love this concert tour because I feel like it's very much a tour for ARMY. Like
Yeah.
the people I find complaining about it, because one of the things is they're known for their stage performance. Have you been watching some of their award show performances? They
Yes,
are over
live.
the
That's all I react to because I love the music videos. The music videos are incredible. But I feel like every time that's how I do it. I watch the music video and then I watch the live performance. And I'm like, okay, which one do I want to react to?
Yeah,
it's like the live performance. Yeah, it's
Yep.
so good. It's so good. So yeah.
But so like the thing is like people are really used to like all of that over the topness, and you can tell in this stage of their lives they don't want that. They want to calm it down a little bit. They want to just focus on the music. They like, and that's fine. I like that. But it has people who are more like casual fans complaining because it's like, well, why aren't they dancing as much, and why aren't they doing as much like show presence? Why aren't they doing all of these things? And I can kind of understand that. But I also feel like those of us who are like ARMY, we love the part of the show where they're just chilling out. Like it's so fun. Like I have been having like a blast seeing like them teasing each other, trying to figure out the surprise dances. Half the time they remember them, half the time they forget them. Seeing like Jin and Jungkook fighting on stage, like
oh my gosh!
Like after the military time, like being back together, like it just feels so like this is our time. Like when I describe it, I feel like the first half of the concert is like going to watch your favorite band, and then like the last quarter of the concert is like hanging out with your favorite band at the after party.
Yes,
like, that's what it feels like.
I agree. I think like for them, it's sort of like a family reunion on both perspectives with ARMY, but also with themselves. Because again, like I said before, they did the military service, and then after coming out of that, like you still got to give yourself grace period to get back out of that mindset into like you're back in real world. And then on top of that, you're not only coming out of military service as a civilian, but you're also a mega star. So like, you know, your fans are asking about that and having to deal with that mental wise, all aspects wise, it takes time. So the fact that they have come back with the album and the tour that quickly tells you that they care so much, not just about ARMY, but also one another, all 7 of them. And I love their relationship. I love how they love on each other, how they hug, how they're emotional. Like that is something that I think as men, we need to see from artists. It's something I'm that type of guy that I am. So seeing that, it blew my mind. Be like, oh my God, wait, what? Like they are me. Like I love it, especially on the show, especially the trio. When I see JK, V and Jin, when they're at the concerts, I'm like, what are y'all gonna do today? Because we know they're gonna act.
I wonder how many people like Butter more now because those 3 in their little intro. A lot of people are Butter haters.
I've heard, but it's like a thing now for like every time you're watching the show, like what move they're gonna do, what dance is gonna happen, what are those 3 gonna do? It's just like, same thing with Dynamite, like the end of Dynamite, like what dance is Jimin gonna start? So it's just there's no concert like it. And I like it like that. It's okay. Yeah.
And I like that it makes you feel like you're just part of this moment. I feel like there's just so much going on, and there's so many things in the world, and like it's kind of like dark. It feels very dark, especially for a lot
It
of us
does.
right now. And they're just
Mm-hmm.
like escapism. It's like, okay, yes, things are terrible, but in the magic shop bubble, we're all laughing, we're all kikiing, the guys are doing silly things. And
Mm-hmm.
it's been very like a good nostalgic and healing. And because like you said, there was so much that happened since the last time
Yeah.
everyone was together, including their
Mm-hmm.
solo careers, which they
Yeah.
handled impeccably well. The biggest
Yeah.
issue with their solos are actually their solo fans. It wasn't the actual people. Like
Right.
they moved to a caravan. The solo stands have become an issue with the army, but I'll save
Yeah.
that conversation for another day. But like, but their way they handled their solos were so awesome, because even because I think a lot of times why people don't have successful solo careers is because they try so hard to distance themselves from their bands. They try
Yes.
to say like, they try to shed that identity and be this whole new person.
Mm-hmm.
BTS did not do that. Even during
No.
their solo periods, they would introduce themselves like, hi, I'm Jin of BTS. Hi, I'm RM
Yes.
of BTS. They still claimed BTS. They still were part of BTS, which is brilliant, because that meant they still got ARMY. Because like I'm
Yes.
OT7, I support all of them. I'm not gonna lie,
Same.
if they weren't still BTS, like I do still love them. Like especially now that I know all their solo stuff, I would
Yeah.
still follow it. But before that, I probably would have only followed a couple of them, because I'm like, well,
Right.
good luck to the rest of them. But since they were
Exactly.
still ARMY, I still had to follow it. Like they're still part of the
Yeah.
group. So I still had to support them. I still had to stream them. So I still ended up, so now I love all of their solo stuff so much.
No,
But
100%.
I think that success
No.
comes from the fact that they still identified as being part of the band. And we all knew that they still wanted to come together. They always
Yeah.
talked about like they're going solo because they had to, because they wanted, like the creativity and also the military time.
Touch
They
up
wanted
lives.
stuff for
Yeah.
us to be able to do while they were split up. But I love
Exactly.
that they were still always BTS.
Thinking about, and that's why I love their Rolling Stone interviews so much. And RM saying like, why give them up? Why do I have to give them up? Like, I don't have to. These are the brothers for life. We can continue to make BTS music as long as we want. Like, there doesn't
Right.
have to be an end. And the
Yes.
fact that you can tell that even probably off camera, like they had some emotional conversations amongst each other and
Yeah.
making this decision, and just like everything they've gone through 13 years as a group,
Yeah.
in private as well, you can see that they've fought so hard for them seven to be where they are and establish where they are. And it's not something that you just need to, like, you don't have to let it go. Like, you don't.
You know.
And I love that they continue to fight for it. Like, they're openly saying like, yeah, we don't have to ever end BTS. We can continue live aspects of our lives and always come together and give you all, because the army wants it. We want it as well. So I love how they love on one another, and how the group is bigger than just themselves, and each individual member pours into everyone, and you see their interaction, how they interact, and it's just, you can just tell like they love each other. They truly love each other and love being BTS, and they don't want to give that up. And that's what I think we see in these concerts, when you see them like just like having fun. Yes, you get a moment when Mike Drop comes on and they doing a dance or they doing hula, you're like, but then when they're sitting down and just teasing and then talking, you're like, oh my God, like, when can you go to a concert like that and get both? Like, you just don't. And it's incredible to see. It's incredible to see.
And how often do you want to watch? Like, I've watched every concert every weekend.
Yes.
That is
I get
available to me.
excited.
I look forward, like,
I get
hello, that's
so
my life now.
excited.
I'm like,
I'm ready for the sound checks. I'm ready for the sound check. I'm be refreshed where the sound check's at. Let me see. Okay, back when the concert started. Like last night, my friends were going out. Okay, we'll go out. I gotta go in a little bit early because I gotta go check on BTS.
Like, at this point, I really wish they would just stream it on like YouTube or
Yeah.
like, I get that most of the time people wouldn't watch a concert that many times in repeat, but that's not Army. We're all obsessive. We're obsessed with them. And each concert has those surprise songs now. So like, they're still going to have sold out stadiums if they stream it live.
Yeah.
It's just that I would have to, switch through my TikTok trying to find the
and
best
it's the fact that like some of these cities, they're doing multiple shows, like selling out multiple nights at stadiums, and each show is different. Like, though, it's the same. Some songs are the same, but like the way they approach it, the way they come out, the way they dance, their nuances, all of it is exciting and different and new. So it makes every performance so like, that's why I see people out here. Yeah, I bought 3 concerts for all 3 Las Vegas trips. Like,
if I could, I would be on like a little mini tour with some friends, like going to different. I love when I hear
won the lottery. life will be on pause right now. I'm going to every single concert
Same.
because I know it's going to be a life-changing experience. And just seeing like like I'm excited. Like I what motivated me to be like, okay, Antonio, you need to see if you can get a ticket. Because at first I was like, you know what? I'm new. Like this is cool. Like I'll just catch the next one. But there comes a moment in time where you're just like, you don't know when it's going to be next one. Seize the day. This is the moment. So I was like, I'm going to find it. I don't know what city it's going to be, but I'm going to find the city. And luckily, Arlington Day one just worked out perfectly. So that's when I will be going to. And I cried when I was like, I called my friend. I was like, I got my ticket. She was like, what do you mean? I was like, BTS. Like, my ticket. She was like, boy, get off my phone. I was like, no, you going to listen to me cry, okay? Because I'm going to BTS. And it's just, they really, like I said before, like there's no artist like Bruno Mars is my guy. Always been my guy. He has a new album, and I love the new album. But to me, like again, their album of the year. They're like their album of the year, and I just seeing their shows. There's like no show like it. Yeah, there's no show like it. Like you see, they kill the technical aspects, even the dances now. Like they're killing it. But then that more intimate moment is just something that is so refreshing and so welcoming. And they're doing it for the Army because they want to get to know. They want us to see this aspects of things as well. So it's just, I'm enjoying it. My heart smiles every time. Like I just enjoy it so much. I really, truly do.
And I think that's part of their popularity is that like I was saying, just being a part of Army feels good and watching them feels good. And like the more you learn about them, the more respect you have for them, the more you learn the things that they've overcome to be where they are. And just even like now you mentioned, you really mentioned talking about how they still want to stay together and how they still are fighting for them. And it's interesting because a lot of us who are used to Western music, we're like, of course they're going to stay together. Why would they disband? Or like people will say like, oh, they're old now. They're in their 30s. Will they stay together? And we're like, have you not heard of bands staying together older? But the truth is in the K-pop industry, no, actually, they are very young and they do it in like their very early something 20s. And then they like disband and the next group comes in. And that's why they, within their industry, they have like generations. Like there's first generation, second generations, because it's known the career is very short and it's your time. And then the next wave of groups come in and next wave. And they're really one of the first that's like, no, we're going to stay in here and we're going to keep doing music. So they're the oldest of all of them. They're like, but it's nice because now we're seeing some other older bands start to come together and want to do music again too. It's almost like they're like, we don't have to disband just because we're older.
Blueprint.
We can keep doing music.
BTS listen, learning more about them and learning like, especially like when they debuted and how like K-pop community was like, what is that? And like even like the news outlets not giving them attention at the award shows and like nobody like them being completely different, like and sticking out, but being able to like stick in that and believe in themselves. So like today I listened to Born Singer for the first time. And I was just sitting there and looking at the lyrics and I was like, you can tell like in this moment, the performance I was watching, this is them knowing like we belong here. And you can see them just like feel the emotion of all the work they had to put in to prove themselves in the K-pop community. And the moment where you could realize that you couldn't deny them. As many times as the news outlets try to hide them, people try to hate on them, they came to a point that when BTS came, you couldn't deny that they were great. You just couldn't deny it anymore. The proof was right there. They are so immensely talented in the way that they do things. I've never seen it done by any other K-pop group. And knowing that they were doing that at such a young age and having to deal with that mentally and taking that on, and they did that to know to where they are now is like, BTS, be BTS as long as you need to be because you've earned it. You've earned it.
They have earned it. Yeah, I think that too, especially like when I watch them in the concerts and they're just chilling and I go and I see like, comments. I'm lucky that I have built my algorithm. I don't really see too much negativity about them just because I don't engage. I don't swipe on it. I don't engage on it. So my algorithm is mostly positive stuff, but I do see sprinklings of it. And I just always think like when I do see stuff about like them not doing the choreography or the dancing and such, I'm like, they've earned the right not to, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, they kill it the first half of the show, so let's not act like they're not still dancing. They are.
Right, 100%.
And second of all, most of us have seen like the clips and the concerts from back in the day. Like they are so much perfectionist, like seeing them dance to the point of exhaustion, like hurting themselves, crying because they made a little mistake on stage, like sobbing backstage over mistakes that they made. It's so nice to see them like enjoying this experience, not just like beating themselves up about the rest of it. Like them having fun with us is like, it makes it even better.
It does. And I think I'm glad that they have support from Hive and the label to be able to do that, because like you said before, and like learning more about K-pop, because I knew K-pop before as well, but I wasn't as versed in it until now, like researching it now, but knowing that, like you said, it's a short span. Like you have a short time to be a group. When it's done, cool. Even the label's like, we're moving on to a newer band that's up and coming. But the fact that Hive also is supporting them speaks volumes to just honestly the legend that they are building to become, because 13 years in this industry as K-pop, idols is just, it's unprecedented. It's incredible. And
they're
to
still
then
growing.
take that break, and that's the thing. Like you thought you were going to be done, but now you come back, and not only are you back even bigger, but you're bringing in new fans. You're bringing in every day. I feel like every day I find a new video. Someone's like, so hey, the video that I did, the first video I did, I was like, hey y'all, this is Antonio. I just may come to you, but you may know who I am. But seeing those new videos of people doing that and be like, I just heard Arirang or like this song, and now I'm dead. Like, I love those videos. I love people reaching out to me and saying, hey, I see that you've been new. Yeah. Like that speaks volumes to you as an artist to be able to be in the game 13 years, right? And establish yourself and keep your core fan base continuously. And they support you even harder. But then to be so good to then bring in a new audience, not just a new audience, but like,
and they do that every time, every new album, bringing a whole new wave of audience of people.
It's that can't be beat. You alone, you are BTS. You are the best. Like, and again, I love how they're so humble about it. Like some artists will talk their ish, right? Every time they get, and BTS, they don't have to. The music and the performances speak for itself. They may throw a little something. And I think that's why Hooligan.
They'll throw it in the verses and we enjoy it. They throw it in the verses.
But then it's like, talk your ish. You come on, like do that, because you guys are him. Like y'all are him. And seeing that, like, and like even now when they do dance, right? Like it's still they're still like, y'all are it. Like it's it's so good. It's so incredible. And to think that there was a lifetime I didn't know them is just not know them, but like in this deep, I'd be like, but I'm glad I'm here now.
Especially when there's like major moments. Like I remember, because like I said, I've liked them since 2017 with Mic Drop, but I didn't really become an ARMY till last year. Like I liked their songs, I knew a few, but I wasn't like deep in it. And it's so interesting because like I now watch like the Grammy performance, which was amazing. And I remember when it happened, hearing about it and hearing like, oh, BTS great performance. I was like, oh, that's nice. That's nice. Like not even like a whatever. But now, especially knowing how ARMY is, I'm like, ARMY must have been going crazy during that time. Like it would have been amazing to be ARMY during that. Like they were.
I remember that too at the billboards when they did Fake Love, right? Because Fake Love is my number one favorite song.
That is a good one.
Yes, that song speaks to my soul. But when I went back and I watched them perform at the billboard, I was like, oh, I remember that. Like I remembered that, but I was like, I'm gonna go get some water real quick, right? Because I was just like, but then the audience was just like, and now when I went back to watch it, I'm like, I could have felt that back in the day. Like it's I 100% agree. I love those perspectives as well. It's like I've always knew of them, but it wasn't the same. But now it's a completely different story. Now that I'm ARMY, it's just like it hits different. It hits different. So.
I enjoy talking to you like so much. Anytime you want to talk ARMY, let me know. I always want to talk.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, all the time. Now, let me ask you, because you mentioned that Fake Love is your favorite. Do you have a favorite Fake Love performance?
Oh my gosh. It's the 2018 comeback when they're in the it's the one that I reacted to.
Is that the one where they're in the boxes, in the ones where it looks like they're letters?
I haven't seen that one yet.
No, it's
favorite. It's the one I forget what stage. It's the comeback stage, but they're like wearing what's his name? I think he's wearing a white shirt. Yes. With the robe. Yes. So I just Fake Love to me. The way that they consistently perform that live and it gets better every single performance I watch, blows my mind. And then Jin is always going to bring a bridge home. He's always going to bring a bridge home. That's one of my favorite. Like I love his voice. I love all their voices. First of all, the fact that the four main singers can go up against anybody. The boys can sing. And then you add the rapper's perspective into it. I'm still surprised about how talented they are. But just Fake Love, it's just. Especially now, like in my life, getting rid of fake friends and people who just used me for Netflix perspectives or just for like anything, it really, really spoke to me. And I felt them as well. Like I felt when they were like, this is our moment to tell the haters, like, I just, and then of course you said mic drop. Oh my God. That is
Yes.
also my favorite. But Ampa Man is one of my favorite songs of all
Don't
time
get me
of
started on
them.
Alpha Man. You should have heard me screaming when there was a surprise song. I was in my living room screaming, so excited.
Listen, when I heard it on the performance, I was like, what is that song?
Mhm.
I need to listen to it in my ears right now. And just oh,
It's just
it's
fun. Yeah.
it's so fun. And the beat, it's just like you gotta move. It makes you so happy. So that is
Yeah.
also one of my favorites. On top of Boy in Love. I love Boy in Love.
Yeah.
Boy in Love.
Yeah.
So it's just there's so many. There's so many. And then of course Magic Shop brought me to tears. Born Singer brought me to tears. I just before coming on here, I reacted to oh my gosh, Forever Young. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
so before I came on here, I was crying. So I was getting myself
Yeah.
together.
I mean, there's
But
just so
like
many songs, and I love it. Have you broken into the rap line songs yet? Like, have you heard the ciphers or
see,
Dang?
that's on my list. The people said you got to
Okay.
check out the ciphers. So I'm
Yeah.
still there's still I feel like
There's-
I've done well for now, but there's still so
Oh, I
much.
still am going through it. I still have songs that I'm still like, listen,
Yes.
one day at a time.
Like the new one that they did at Vegas. I knew Permission to Love. But Go. I think they did Go last night. I didn't know that one. I was like, wait, that wasn't even on my list. Oh, well, let me put that onto my list. But seeing people like go crazy, that's my favorite part. Is seeing
It's
when
another fun one. It's like an opera. It's just fun. And that one especially, they always used to do like really cute, silly stuff when they performed it. So it's a fun one.
I love that. And I love their reaction to the surprise song. It's like they'd be like, or like, and then my favorite part is what you said before, them like watching them figure out the dances again, like Basse. Oh, but they was in there with, oh my gosh. So yeah, no, I'm definitely still going through the catalogs, and like my favorite, I feel like I love it all, but like my top 5 switches every new song. I'm like, you know what? We're going to have to put this up here. And that's all I'm listening to all day.
It just depends on my mood. I can't really have a favorite. I mean, because I came in as mic drop, Omni Mark drop will always be my number one.
Oh my
but
gosh,
after that, everything else, it shifts depending on my mood. Yeah.
Yeah. No, 100%. I'm the same way. And I love that. I love that because then it's like I can continue to be surprised because every day I'm trying to find multiple new songs. Like I said before, at night, my night routine now is before bed, like an hour or two. I'm sitting at the computer and I'm on my PlayStation, on my TV here. I'm going through new songs, watching concerts, watching behind the scenes. If it's a concert like Vegas last night, I think I've seen every single clip that came out.
Yes, that's all I did today. All I did
Band cams, all of it. So like, and I love it. Like I absolutely like I said before, I love being in this little world that I can just slip to, like get away from the stresses of the real world, mental aspects, and just come into this little healing pod and just be in that with BTS. Like I love it. I really do. I really do.
I do too. Well, I am so glad you found BTS and BTS found you, and that we found you, and that you're part of ARMY. I look forward to continuing watching your journey. It's super fun. I love your reaction videos. Can you tell everybody like where to find you?
Yes. So Tony Desai was my artist name when I was doing, and I started doing music again. So I love that. So Tony Desai, TONNEDSAI. That is on Instagram. Tony Land is on TikTok and my YouTube. So I'm just out there. So I appreciate anything you do.
So go ahead and find him, and thank you all so much for joining us. I'll be back next Sunday with another ARMY guest. I'm really deep in. It's the only thing I want to talk about right now, guys. So
I know that's right. My friends is here. I'm like,
my show. I can talk about whatever I want to talk about.
Absolutely, come on.
Talk about BTS. So
I'll be back next week with some more BTS.
Thank you so much for joining me.
No problem. You have a good night. Thank you.